Islam, and greetings, Moors. I am Supreme L, and welcome to another episode of Pardon the Interjection, where we talk about and also produce literature that will help uplift fallen humanity. Today's topic and issue is the Clearfield Doctrine. And this is for you family who gets into them tribunals and is forced into becoming a 14th Amendment status dead corporate person, i.e. chattel. Look up that word. It's a French word, chattel. Your beef. Here we go. Governments have descended to the level of mere private corporations. Supreme Court, Clearfield Doctrine. Supreme Court annotated statute, Clearfield Trust Company versus United States, 318 U.S. 363, 371, 1943. Whereas defined pursuant to Supreme Court annotated statute Clearfield Trust vs. United States 318 U.S. 363 371 1942, governments descend to the level of mere private corporations and take on the characteristics of a mere private citizen, where private corporate commercial paper, Federal Reserve notes, dollars, i.e., and securities checks, is concerned. For purposes of suit, such corporations and individuals are regarded as entities entirely separate from government. What the Clearfield Doctrine is saying is that when private commercial paper is used by corporate government, then government loses its sovereignty status and becomes no different than a mere private corporation. Let's read that again, family. What the Clearfield Doctrine is saying is that when private commercial paper is used by corporate government, then government loses its sovereignty status and becomes no different than a mere private corporation. As such, government then becomes bound by the rules and laws that govern private corporations, which means that if they intend to compel an individual to some specific performance based upon its corporate status or corporation rules, then the government, like any private corporation, must be the holder in due course of a contract or other commercial agreement between it and the one upon who demands for specific performances to be made. And further, the government must be willing to enter the contract or commercial agreement into evidence for trying to get the court to enforce its demands, called statutes. The case is very important because it is a 1942 case that was decided after the United States Corporation Company filed its certificate of incorporation in the state of Florida, July 15, 1925. And it was decided after the corporate government agreed to use the currency of the private corporation, the Federal Reserve. The private currency, the Federal Reserve note, is still in use today. And these are references. Once again, this has been another episode of Pardon the Interjection. Please stay tuned for next week's episode, where we're going to go into the Moorish National Constitution. Like I say, as always, family, don't believe me, go check it out for yourself. Islam, peace, and love forever, Moors.